All right, guys. Sorry to tell you, but more bad news for the crypto market. Voyager Digital, which is one of the largest crypto brokers in the world, lent out quite a large sum to 3AC, otherwise known as Three Arrows Capital. They have an installment that is due on Friday, and they are fearful that 3AC will not be able to make that installment payment. And because of that, they might have to issue a notice of default. For those of you that don't know, 3AC went heavy into Terra Luna and lost about $200 million on that specific investment alone. With the market downturn due to these other events, they've lost a tremendous amount on their leveraged positions as well. Because of that, they have basically gone insolvent and are probably going to default on a lot of these loans that they took out to invest in these crypto products. Voyager Digital is a publicly traded company, and as you can see, they've dropped over 50% today alone once the news dropped about this specific announcement. I don't know how much of this position will affect their company as a whole, but shareholders are obviously pissed about what's happened. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was a interview that Kevin O'Leary did. As many of you know, Kevin O'Leary is a huge crypto advocate. He's a major investor. I don't want to show the video. I don't want to be struck with any copyright infringement, so I'm just going to give you some bullet points of things that he talked about. He basically said that we need more regulation to reduce the volatility that is in the market. And I agree with that in order to reduce volatility, we need more regulation. I don't necessarily agree that we need more regulation, though. Some people enjoy the volatility. He also said that using leverage in a volatile market like this is almost always a bad idea. Unless you really, really know what you're doing, it's always a bad idea to use leverage in a market that is this volatile. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about that I strongly agree with that he said is, by allowing the over-leveraged players to destroy themselves, we can build back with a stronger direction and clearer motives. And I really do appreciate him saying that, because sometimes things do have to get burned down to be built back up. And that's just the nature of this market.